all. Hope you all are fine and enjoying, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm gonna be sharing with you all how to finish your homework effectively. So during this time a lot of our academic session has already started, so I thought to share with you all a video which will help you all to not only start your academic session wisely but also will help you all to manage your academic session. So here I am presenting you all a video which will help you all to manage your academic session, manage your homework. So this video deals with how to manage your homework, how to finish your homework effectively and wisely. Now a lot of the students really struggle to finish their homework, like whenever they sit to study, whenever they sit to finish their homework, after like doing half of their homework they tend to feel very bored, very unproductive, unmotivated. So I thought to film a video which will help you all to stay productive, concentrated and motivated, and will help you all to finish your homework effectively and wisely. So yeah, that is what today's video is going to be. If you are new to my channel, then hi, I am Ritushri and welcome to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon to stay notified. And if you find this video helpful, if you like this video, please do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And also you can follow me on Instagram, so please follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. And yeah, now without any further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so starting with, I have 10 tips to help you with your enjoy following these tips. Then please comment me that this has helped you, and if these tips has really helped you, then please do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. So let's start with the tips. So my tip number 1, by the way, if I am looking down, that's only because I have written all my tips down in a copy. So yeah, my tip number 1 is to be prepared. Now this is a tip that I always mention in all of my videos most of the time. So what I mean by being prepared is that always try to be prepared. Now for example, if you are going to study chemistry that very day, be prepared with all of your things that you are going to need for studying chemistry, like bring your chemistry book, your chemistry copies, all your stationaries, your whatever you are going to. And also try to do one thing, that always sit in a space which has good lighting. If you are studying at the daytime, try to sit in a place which has good natural lighting, and if you are studying at the night time, then try to sit in a space which has good artificial lighting and which has good amount of air, and also keep some healthy snacks and some and a bottle full of water with you, so that whenever you feel thirsty, whenever you feel hungry, you don't need to just go out and bring it. So yeah, be prepared and you can really concentrate. It will help you to stay motivated and will. Okay, so try to sit in a space which is away from all kind of distraction. Like try to manage to sit in a space which is which is not very close to the road. Whenever you are going to study, always tell your parents and your family members that this is the specific time when I am going to study, so don't disturb me. So this you can do one thing, and this is going to help you, I think so, because I have also tried this and it has really helped me. So try this thing out. Now this was my tip number 1. Let's move to tip number 2. So tip number 2 is to choose a specific timing for homework. Now this is a thing that we all must know, but what I mean by telling that choose a specific timing for homework is that what we all people do is that we all think that okay, from this time to this time we will study, and at that very time we will do our homework. We don't have like a fixed fixed routine that what we will do in that very time, whether we will do our homework, whether we will do our study like self-study, or what we will take our notes, what we don't decide that. But I will suggest you to choose a specific timing for your homework and a different specific timing for your self-study on notes. Now for example, suppose let's take an example, like for example, if you are going to study say from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, then the first hour you take to solve your homework, first hour you take to do your homework, like from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock you do your homework, whatever homework is there. Like if you have 3 homeworks, if you have 4 homeworks, do that homework, take small breaks between, but do your homeworks in the first hour, and after that when the first hour is gone, take like a big break, like take like 15 minutes break or 30 minutes break. After that start your self study. Now why I am telling to keep your self studying timing and your homework timing different. That's because if you do your self study and your homework in the same time, that time our brain just gets messed up, so it can't function well. So you must keep your self study and your homework timing different, because if you keep your homework timing different, your brain can really concentrate on your homework part that time, and if you keep your self studying time different, your brain can really function well at your self studying time that time. So try to keep your self study and your homework time different. So whenever you go to study the next time, try to keep your self studying time and your homework time different. So that was my tip number 2. Let's move to tip number 3. So tip number 3 is to make a to-do list. So this is a tip which I have mentioned in, like, I think almost every videos of mine. I think I have never missed this tip in any of my videos. But anyways, so tip number 3 is to make a to-do list. So to-do list is such a great thing, guys. Whenever you go to study, the first thing that you should do is to make your to-do list. Like, first thing, obviously you should arrange all of your stuffs, like your books, your stationeries, etc. But after that you should make your to-do list. Now few people like to make their to-do list before starting their work or study, and few people like to make their to-do list a night before. Totally dependent on you. You can make your to-do list a night before or before starting your work, but the main point is to make your to-do list, because a to-do list is really going to help you. Whatever homework you are having, whatever study session you are having, be it your test, be it your homework, be it your time, everything in your to-do list, and it's going to change your life. So a to-do list is really very important, because sometimes it used to happen with me that I used to forget my things, like for example, I was very busy in my studies or very busy in something, so I used to forget few things. So after I started writing everything in my to-do list, whenever I used to check my to-do list, I used to see that yeah, I have this thing pending. It reminds me of all of my pending tasks, and it will really help you. You can make your to-do list anywhere, on a single sheet of paper, on a sticky note, anywhere. So that's totally dependent on you, but try to make a to-do list. Now my tip number 4 is to do your homework in groups. Now what I mean by doing your homework in groups is that now during this pandemic situation, a lot of students has taken tuition, a lot of students has joined online classes, but there are a lot of students who has neither done online classes, neither joined coaching classes. So for them, I would like to tell, for them, the students who had neither joined online classes, neither joined coaching classes, for them especially, I would like to say that you can do one thing for making your studying, for making your homework or completing your homework more efficiently. One thing you can do this academic session, this academic year, is that try, if you are not very free to go in a coaching class this time, coaching course, one thing you can do is that just make a WhatsApp group of all the friends that you want and ask them that when they have a free time, when they can study. Suppose you have 3 friends who have the same free time, like from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock they are free and they can study that time. So download any video calling app, or you can just do a WhatsApp video call to them, and you can just study and use that 2 hours on 1 hour, whatever you have in your hand. Just use that time to study effectively. Whatever problem you are having, just share it with your friend and just try to solve it with each other, and just try to do your homework, your self study within groups. Now this tip is helpful for a lot of people, and it may be not helpful for a lot of people, but if it's helpful, you can totally try it, and if it's not helpful, you can skip this. Now my next tip is to take help. So I have seen that a lot of people feel ashamed of asking help or clearing their doubt to their teacher or somebody. So when I was younger, I used to feel the same. When I was younger, when I used to have any doubt or any question in any particular subject or anything, I used to think that I'll ask this thing to my teacher. But at the very same moment, I used to feel ashamed of something, and I used to not ask to my teacher, or if I used to go to ask to my teacher, my friends used to ask them, so I used to miss the chance of asking to my teacher. But now, after realizing that I was so wrong, I totally take the chance. So this is very wrong. You should do one thing, that whenever you are having any problem, any doubts in any particular subject, any question, anything, you should ask to your teacher. If you are studying in a tuition, if you are going to a school or anything, you should totally ask to your teacher. That's because you are paying money for your study. Then why should you miss the chance, right? So you should obviously ask to your teacher. Feel free to ask your teacher, and your teacher will obviously help you. And if you're not going to a school, if you're not going to tuition, then one thing you can do is that you can take help from internet. You can just type the question in Google and the answer will obviously be there. There are so many apps available on Play Store. You can download them as well. If you want me to make some app recommendation videos, then you can comment me that as well. Anyway, so that was my tip number 5. Let's move to tip number 6. 7 is to challenge yourself. Now, few people, after they are so much boosted up, so much filled up with energy that I need to study, but still they don't want to study. So one thing you can do is that before studying, one thing you can do is that you can challenge your mind, you can challenge your brain, you can control your brain. What you can do is that you can tell your mind that, hey, you can do it, you can do it. You can give some motivation to your mind. You can give some fresh you can just give some motivation, affirmations to your mind, and you will see that your brain will start functioning well. So give some challenges, give some motivation, affirmations to your mind, that you tell that if you finish this homework very fast, then we can get so much free time. Just tell something and just control your brain and just make yourself happy. This will really help you. Now my tip number 8 is to be attentive in your class. Now don't just attend your class, don't just go to your school just for making fun, just for fun. Go to your school, attend your tuition classes, etc. To be attentive, whatever your teacher is telling, whatever your teacher is teaching, listen to that carefully. If you are having any problem, make a doubt sheet, try to ask to your teacher, and be attentive in your class. And my tip number 9, we are really into the video. So tip number 9 is to take breaks. Now few people I have seen that after they're so motivated to study, what they do is that they keep on studying, and after that they feel very tired, and whatever they have studied, that keeps on erasing from their mind. So what I suggest is that, for example, you should take break. Now it totally depends on you after how much time you will take break. Few people like to study for 25 minutes, then take a 5 minutes break. Few people like to study for 30 minutes, then take 15 minutes break. So it totally depends on you how much you want to study, then take how much time break. Like personally me, I like to study for sometimes 40 minutes, then take 15-30 minutes break. Sometimes I like to study for 25 minutes, then take 5-10 minutes break. So it just depends on your situation, on your mood. You should take break. That is the main thing here. Just try to take breaks, and within that break, do not just waste your time. Try to utilize that break timing. What you should do in that break timing is that you should either have something tasty, you should go for a walk, or you should have some you should spend some quality time with your family or with your grandparents, because during this pandemic situation we really don't care for others, we really don't have time for others. So try to spend that little time with your parents and your grandparents, guys. So yeah, that is one thing which you can do. And my last tip number 10, is to set rewards, be happy, and to give yourself some time. So after you have finished studying, now give yourself some break from fresh air, and just give some rewards. Give yourself some chocolate, go to a nice restaurant, or just have something very delicious to eat, or watch television because you're already done with your homework, or anything, but give some rewards. Be happy that you have completed your homework, and don't take stress. Be happy with yourself. So that were all my tips. If these tips helped you, then please comment me that these tips really helped you, and please do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And for more such videos, subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon, and follow me on Instagram. I'll put all the links, everything down below in the description box, so please check out the description box. And yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you in the next video. By the way, please try to follow all these tips, guys, because if you will not follow these tips regularly, it will not help you. So try to follow these tips regularly, and if this helps you, give this video a big thumbs up. And yeah, see you in the next video. And yeah, keep following me on Instagram, guys, because I post a lot of updates, everything on Instagram, reels, etc. on Instagram. So keep following me on Instagram. And I have a different channel too. I'll put everything down below in the description box, so check out the description box. And see you in the next video. Please stay tuned, stay safe. Bye bye.